Guidance, my favorite custom move maybe in the entire game, and this variation in particular known for its gigantic damage, right? I think the whole goal here is that we're gonna see H-Dope try to get the highest damage punishes possible when he can, and that's one of the biggest things about Spiritual Guidance that people don't really think about, is that it is another meterless launcher on top of having the spin, plus you get the cancels like that, which are technically not real, but they can be very hard to react to.
And at the same time, it turns the 1-2-1, which is already a built-in option select, basically, into a free meterless auto shimmy. Speaking of which, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Ow, jeez, 500 damage.
So you may be asking out there, why would you choose Spiritual Guidance Kung Lao? And after that last round, I feel like nobody should be asking that question anymore, because that is exactly what we saw. And the only thing cashed out there was the armor-breaking crushing blow. Aside from that, nothing needed. Didn't even really need to spin offensive bar. Of course, right now, not able to spin offensive bar in any way. This is one of the scariest places you could possibly be in the world, in the corner against Sub-Zero, plus with that interactable. And this might not even be a chance to do anything. Okay, here we go. An opportunity. Quarter damage, especially Spiritual Guidance, gigantic.
I think this is definitely going to be just taking it for what he can get, understanding you're likely going to have to concede the round, and that's exactly going to happen. But the big victory there for H-Dope was that he got himself out of the corner. But expect a competitive series with these two. I haven't seen H-Dope's Kung Lao in some time, and I've never seen him play this variation before, so it's good to see this in action. Is it going to be enough to conquer that Russian Sub-Zero, though? He's become such a master of the character in such a short space of time.
Oh, okay, here we go. What can he get? Should be pretty big. Oh, again breaks the armor. It's just something that doesn't seem like maybe Disarted is as familiar with it. That's just not the time you want to do that. But look at this, gets another opening, and you can just see how much damage everything does. But speaking of damage, Rising Ice, one of the strongest, scariest combo starters in the game.
A foul! I was about to say a fantastic block on the overhead, and wait a minute. H-Dope takes that first game, and I have to say, the Spiritual Guidance, and not just that, the Possessed Hat actually, being able to extend on block.
Like a Cetrion that you're very comfortable with, willing to use, to be able to go to a Spiritual Guidance variation off the bat is a pretty surprising thing. Not unheard of. There are a few players, like for example, Sagat in the Oceania region. Oh my gosh! Using the cancel so well! Oh, that was a sick combo. That's a sick combo. Oh, almost.
The cancels of the Spiritual Guidance in the stagger game! What is this rushdown of Kung Lao?
It's because I said H-Dope was a more defensive brother, and he had to prove me wrong. Because right now there is no defense. It is all offense.
Look, Chef, we're sitting here saying what is going on. I think Disarted probably feels the same way. This has got to be a matchup that he is not particularly versed in. The cancels are coming out. Oh, he knows it's not real! Oh my good lord.
So smart. And again, just all the combos in the world. All right, went for the stagger, but Disarted's like, I'm tired of this. It's my turn. All right, needs to find another opening, though.
Another jump in. The stagger game once more, letting this whole string go. The sweep at the end. Oh, there's a good catch, though. You want to press? Eat my back three. And the chance now for Disarted. He's got to do something, man. He's got to stabilize. Nice again.
This is a great way to stabilize. Oh, yeah, that should be it. Not going to cash out here. Yep, just going to go for the slide, of course. That would have been a gigantic waste, but okay, that's a good start, right? Sometimes all it takes is just one moment where you're like, okay, I slowed the pace down. I'm in control now. This is my game. Oh,
down three's coming out. The stagger game, they have a similar sense of rushdown right now. There's the punish. He knows he's greedy with the meter.
That was extremely hard read. Yeah, no amplify, that's good. Oh, hits with again, just these tiny little hits.
Nice confirm. Disarted will take those. Nice anti-air. Unfortunately, though, no deep freeze, right? So we can't confirm it. Oh, ouch.
I like that, going for the double down too, keeping it pretty much unbreakable. And now just needs to find, oh, no punish. The air axe was just a little bit too late. Wow, super far range grab. Oh, he sat there for so long holding it. So much respect from Disarted.
You say respect, it could be fear, given the fact that Fatal Blow is a thing. Finally finds it. Oh, the fast sweep and the grab. I don't think he's got KB.
Oh, throwing up the emphasis. Oh, what a challenge. What a challenge. Just trying to catch the anti-air. Could have gotten some free pressure, but that's where the patience really comes into play. Great call. Okay. But I am certainly glad that we did get a chance to hold on a little bit longer and wait for Disarted to come back and get this. Or I should say Disarted's power to come back. Now, one thing that I'd like to see a little bit more with this variation is the somewhat zoning, you could call it, from the spiritual guidance, because it can control a little bit of space. And it might be kind of unsafe to slide, but we haven't even seen the threat of it yet, which means that you don't ever have to worry about it. Oh, there we go. Big punish.
And what I like about this too is that normally when you confirm that kind of move into the spin, it does make it easier to break away, whereas if you spiritual guidance launch into anything else, there's a much larger output of unbreakable damage. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no, the right read! That would have killed! Oh, just a little bit too late, yeah.
He definitely had the right idea there, Chef. The button press or lack of, again, what is going on?
Oh! He delayed long enough that it came back. Finally, it's gonna work. Third time's the charm. Didn't get the first two opportunities for crush or for fatal blow, but hey, we take those. We take those.
You can't block forever. Punish.
Yeah, that's a nice
waits for low
kick.
poke. Oh my lord! Disarted's defense. When he finally does press, he looks highly uncomfortable. I wonder if there is just a lot of blocking going on because of the doubt almost that he's experiencing.
Yeah, I wonder if we could see more grabs, right? I mean, this pressure's working so well. Oh, that was a big
Risky.
risk.
Very much so. Definitely not worth it either, as that's going to give Disarted fantastic damage. Spend the KB just to put himself in a favorable position. I respect it.
Well, I like the air axe zoning. You can kind of kick over it, but it's a lot harder. I'd say it's one of the better air projectiles in the entire game. Recovers so
escape
quickly.
Failed, Chef.
Uh-oh. No anti-air.
Down 3. Good tech there from Disarted. Fantastic job.
Yeah, that answers my question on whether or not there could be more throws. Oh, and so much patience. Just the defense from Disarted so good, but like you said, it's when he finally presses a button, he's still wrong, right? That's the tough part.
What's H-Shep going to go for in this situation? Ooh. Looks to advance. Maybe almost worth punishing the forward 4 was the attempt, perhaps. The jump in!
Wow, weird conversion, but really good. It's bringing down the chip potential.
Oh, the respect! Again, too much respect. It almost feels like fear to me, Chef. To Shang Tsung. And this is not a good matchup for Kung Lao normally. Can't say I've seen him use spiritual guidance against Shang before.
Yeah, I honestly do not know the interactions here. Now, I think that the... oh, nice. There we go. The raw lift. So hard for Kung Lao to punish, too, from that, like, full max range. You have to be really ready for it. But one thing is that the projectile that we haven't seen, it's kind of like a ground projectile from the spiritual guidance, I think is not considered a projectile, so it will beat Smoke Shake, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Wow, the delay into the down 1. I think it is now. In fact, oh, there's the duck. Knowledge. Let's actually not forget K-Top does actually play Shang Tsung as well, and I've no doubt they've run this matchup a bunch. Disarted, definitely one of the absolute masters of the morph Shang, though, it has to be said.
Yeah, and this is the first time that I think we've seen this Shang on broadcast in a while. You know, it has played a good amount in the tournaments off stream, but it's nice to see. Still has it. Still's got it. Playing very patient, though. This is a much more defensive, play style than we're used to seeing, I think, from Disarted Shang. But you got to do what you got to do in this situation.
The absolute just blocking nature here of Disarted. Whiffing the Ermac lift, but I think the H-Trip is still a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, the cancel! That's going to immediately come out and allow the grab to work. Meaty forward 1, but there's that jump kin option select always. The Ermac on the other end of it. Disarted. Back to business. Oh! Neutral duck.
Wow, didn't even... I just expected the breakaway pretty quickly right there. So didn't go for as much damage as he technically could have, I think. Oh, only down 1. Could have been a lot worse. So getting the throw ducked. Oh, and back to the patience. Oh, and look at this. Now, H-Dope willing to be patient. Again, I'm so surprised that we're not seeing the projectile. Oh, the double dash up throw, and that's going to be chip territory. All right, defensive bar, though, is full. How do you escape this? Oh, my gosh. Oh, there we go. That should be in a fatal blow, right? Oh, no.
I think he might have been too far away, but it does not matter. Now, one thing H-Dope has not been going for at all is the Spiritual Guidance keep away. He hasn't used, the only move he's used from Spiritual Guidance so far has been cancel and launch. Like, you know, we're full screen, Disarted is very, very weak. Let's not forget, you've got the kind of almost ground pound nature of it. You've got the straight projectile that comes out. I know that it's definitely not the fastest move in the world. It's nice watching this Shang Tsung put in the work again. I missed it. Nice flawless block.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I feel like people who've only been watching for a few months, watching MK or watching these tournaments for a few months, don't know, but like this really is what Disarted was super well known for. Even back before Custom Variations was known as the morphing Shang Tsung. When everybody else was playing a more zoning-based Shang Tsung, this was his style. So yeah, I love seeing it as well. Oh my gosh, the backdash! Oh, that was so good. So good.
And that double dash in for the pressure, the bait. I've never seen a Joker player use Fatal Blow Cancel to bait a button before, as in Whiff Punish. That was a first for me. Speaking of which, though, yeah, the throw tech, H-Type, no, can't survive it. Disarted on a very, very close match point. We'll see if they can pull this big win off in the first round of winners.
Yeah, that's impressive. Honestly, I've never seen that ever, the backdash from it to actually get a bait and Whiff Punish, but still managing to win the round when that happens to you is a pretty good feeling, probably.
Opened up, and he's looking for the Ermac confirm. That's going to be decent damage.
Oh, no. I think that was just a little bit of a late reaction, I don't think he was actually reading the slide, even though we do tend to see that a good amount. But, oh no, things are falling apart. The Joker pick not working quite as well as he wanted to, and now he's in risk of chip. All right, he's got the pressure, he's got the fatal blow cancels, but oh no, they're all gone, and look at that, the chip's gonna happen. No defensive bar, no escape. The Joker did a good amount of work, but overall, it just didn't seem like the pick at the end, and I'm so happy that we got to see Disarted come back, and we haven't seen this for a while.
I love this fatality so much. Kintaro.